about 75 different panoramas. We've been shooting non-stop for about an hour. It's absolutely epic! Right, good morning. Come with my mate Ed up to the Trossachs. We just woke up in his van. Very dull and raining. So we're going to have a little walk out. I think the rain might just ease off a touch. And we're going to have a little bit of a wander around the Trossachs for a couple of days. So probably, hopefully, some nice action over the next couple of days. And as we go around, I'll hopefully show you some new places to me. Ed's been here before, so we're hopeful for some quite nice conditions. See how we get on. Catch you. Yeah, what you'd probably call a typical Scottish day, really. Very sort of drizzly and dank, but actually quite a bit of mood. You know, a lot of days in the past, I think I probably would have just packed up, not even bothered coming out of this, but I think, you know, you can work with these conditions quite well. There's a bit of tone in the sky, there's layers in the mountains, you've got these odd peninsula like these trees behind me here. So yeah, there's some stuff to work with. Yeah, conditions aren't great, there probably won't be any world beaters, but we might be able to create some nice images. So I was just looking at this one here with this peninsula of trees, a bit of negative space with the mountains in the background. Got a little bit of potential. I'll take one, see what it looks like. Might be black and white, who knows. And we'll continue walking along. These trips are never wasted for me because it's about recceing and sometimes looking for, you know, good potential for the future if you come back and you see this in better conditions. So we'll keep looking, see if we can find anything else that looks quite nice. We probably just saw the wonderful road into Loch Tulla, which is where we are now. Came up via Crane Larrick, but there wasn't really a lot to photograph on the way. It was very sort of bleak and dull and not a lot of light. So we've come to Loch Tulla and it's starting to look a little bit better. Ed and I have been here a few times and Loch Tulla is fantastic, but it's not why we're here. We're going to park at the end of Loch Tulla and we've got to walk in the opposite direction where we've seen like pine trees and things in past trips. So we're going to walk away from Loch Tulla on quite a trek this afternoon. So we're going to have a bite to eat. There's some quite nice light at the end of the loch here, so I'll try and grab a shot before we set off. And then we'll see how we get on as we go along towards another loch in the distance, who's Loch Dochard, I think it's called, something similar to that. So we'll have a bite to eat and then we'll set off and see how we get on. Okay, this is a sort of view looking down the end of Loch Tulla. And you can see these trees, lovely. See the cars right down the end actually from here. It's quite nice, the separation, trying to keep a bit of space between the trees. And the clouds and light are quite nice at the bottom. So yeah, it's quite nice. So these are the type of things we're looking for, but the light's not great at the minute and the composition's not brilliant, they're sort of a bit cluttered. But we're hoping as we go along that these, with the mountains in the background, a bit of light might perform, you know, quite a nice composition. So we're going to have a walk towards these trees and see how they look as we move along. They certainly spotted me. I don't know if they're going to stay there as I go right up to them, they might do. Oh, they're going to make a run for it. I think they'll probably make a run for it. Right, I'm saying now this could end very badly. Me and this tripod across this river, filming at the same time. Oh, you know. Excuse the language. It was a bit of a stumble trip moment. Slippiest planks in the world ever. Well, we're approaching the end of our intended target and we haven't seen where we're going until right at the last minute. In fact, we can't even see it now. We're just about to come over a ridge. I just said to Ed, I quite like these things where you've been blindsided by the place you're going to, and the first you get to see of it is when you go over the ridge. Neither of us really know what it's going to be like, so I'll let you guys see it as we see it, just coming over the ridge. Is that it? Too noisy down by the falls to do any vlogging, so what I'll do is I'll head down, show you a bit of footage from the water, and then I'll put up a couple of images from the falls, which I think will be quite nice. There are some quite nice sections. So what you see next is that little bit of footage. Here we go. Well, this is just us arriving back at the van, just around sunset. Just checked on the old phone app and we've done just short of 20 kilometres today, which is a fair old trike out really, but and in truth not a lot to show for it. So a bit despondent, but tomorrow's another day. Forecast looks half decent, onwards and upwards, see how we get on. So, well, we've just finished our Valentine's evening meal. It's very nice, chilli and rice with a bit of ginger sponge and custard to wash it down. No drinks, which was a bit disappointing. We both forgot alcohol. Well, there we have it. I've come up with a crazy idea. I've got my friend Alan's Samyang 14mm lens that I haven't had a practice with yet. It is supposed to be clear skies outside. We saw some stars before, so I'm going to go down to the Stobderg waterfalls that everybody shoots, simply because it's the closest, and I'm going to give it a try. So if you see some shots now, you know it was half decent, and if you don't, I'll see you in the morning. Well, it's 5:20. We're up early this morning because we got about a 2,000 foot ascent in Glencoe for this morning shot. Just looked out the bit out the front of the van, and it is absolutely clear as a bell. Starry morning. So it should be a good ascent, hopefully in the dark, and there's not going to be much clouds I don't think for this morning shot, but hey ho. Why do we do this? This is incredibly hard going and incredibly windy. Just over halfway, we are on target for our time. I'll tell you what, it is steep and very windy. Oh, I am absolutely gee. Whoa! Oh my God, what a view! Well, we're still in Glencoe, a little bit further along from where we were before. Ed wanted to come and have a look at this little locken that he'd seen some pictures of before. I must admit, when I first got here I was a bit, I'm not sure about this. But it's actually quite nice. There's quite a nice light on the mountains over here. Got these nice grasses in the water, the reflection of the mountain, which is quite nicely lit. With the Three Sisters running down Glencoe. Who said music wasn't what it used to be, eh? Come on.